okay, I got my food. It took like forever. I was starting to worry that they forgot about me. And every time, I swear, this is the one that kind of sucks about it. Of course, you know it's gonna be fresh to cook your chicken and shit, and that makes sense. But then you always worry about the other food like the fries. Are they gonna be old? Or it's burgers. My kids' burgers gonna be cold. You know what I mean? Because my food took forever. I sure it took longer than 7 minutes. But I understand. I try to be patient. I was getting scared they forgot about me, you know. But no, this fry is pretty hot. I don't know if they're all that way, but this one is. So I don't know. Hopefully everything was really fresh because I feel bad. That's what kind of sucks about getting some like grilled chicken or something or crispy chicken. But they gotta cook it and it takes 7 minutes. But anyway, then you worry about your other shit. Anyway, I wanted to make a quick video before I got home. And then we started it because now it's 10:24. My God, Aiden has to be working at 11. I hope Raymond got ready like I told him to. Because after I eat, I gotta get ready. Anyway, today's gonna be crazy. But I really want to do stuff with Raymond. Either go work or maybe take him for a walk. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But let's go back. I also watched this other lady's video who talked about influencers and how they sell out, you know? Like, and this guy who I just started watching called Bradley. And he is one of those people who totally does not use DoorDash, but then was advertising for them, right? Because he got a paycheck. And it was kind of, and an example she gave was pretty good, but it also made me think because I like the guy. I'm not, but I'm flexible. I'm not whatever, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, but what I did think though, is this shit, some of it's extreme. Like he was telling, he posted in a video, he made like $20,000 in a month, okay? Like $14,000 for YouTube, maybe TikTok, I don't know. And I was like, shit, that's a lot of fucking money. Why are we still living extreme? I get that he wants to tell people how to live extreme, but his extreme seemed like a disorder. You know what I mean? Some of it was just too extreme. Dumpster diving, you know, like getting towels from places and stuff, you know what I mean? And napkins, which, I mean, people do that, and maybe he even gets the free sauces. But if he doesn't eat out, he obviously ain't going to restaurants doing that, right? Unless he's going in there just to get stuff. But I don't think he's doing that. And you know what I mean? But yeah, I was thinking, I thought, I was like, damn, this is so, I mean, if I get that you were poor, but if you're making that much money, do you need to keep saving that? But then again, he's going to have a good retirement, maybe, and never have to worry about anything, hopefully, when he gets older. Unlike me, who was stupid. Because it probably will take a hell of a lot of money to take care of yourself when you're old. Especially if you have hospital bills, which probably will happen. Dental care. All this shit. Like, things breaking in your house. And all, like, your rent every year for the rest of your life. So, yeah, I mean, he probably be smart to not be like, oh, I'm rich now, so I can do whatever I want. Okay? But I don't know. I haven't seen all his videos, so I didn't know about him. Which I know people that do unplug all the appliances to save money and shit like that, so I get that. But they said he wasn't going, you know, maybe not using heat, just dressing warm. I'm like, god damn. So some of his shit's so extreme. I'm just like, wow, it's kind of crazy. Like, I think you could like loosen up a little bit, right? Holy shit, I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. I'm like, come on, people. What the fuck? Anyway, oh my god. Anyway, yeah, now it's hot in here. Okay, the heat works great. I'm like cooking now, like bacon. Anyway, but yeah, it's just so extreme, you know. But I love the videos. I love his energy and everything like that. So I definitely will keep watching his videos. I take what I can that I like from his videos. That's what I pretty much do. Just like Dave Ramsey, just like all these other people that I love to watch, I will take what I want. And then I even posted that thing because it's true. I used to watch the ladies' video, like they were cleaning, and then I had to buy the cleaning supplies. If they were cooking, like I went and bought a salad maker, you know, salad, whatever the fudge, you know, where you spin it and shit, because this lady had it on her YouTube channel. Like, this is what she used every week to meal prep, okay? Like, that's how good you like someone on YouTube. You are influenced by them. It's true, right? Because I think that's the whole point of these these ad people like DoorDash, right, doing it. But the sad part is those ads are not what get you, because I don't give a shit about saving on subscriptions and whatever, all this other junk that they add. And you know it's an ad because you can tell by the way they talk, right? It isn't the same thing as somebody using it like they do every day, cutting with a certain knife, you know, oh, I cleaned the bathroom with this stuff, you know what I mean? I'm like, that's the shit like there that if someone is doing it because that's, you know, whatever, then yeah. Because when I watch a recipe, even, I will see what every single, like even the brand, I want to know, you know, I'm like, which one are you using? What, I'm gonna hunt this down. That's what I'm saying. So that shit does work, because I totally do that, right? Which is crazy. But, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. Like, oh, I love, like, I saw this lady wearing the, you know, the Toad and whatever shirt, right? You know, for that book. And I went out on Etsy and I bought 3 of them, okay? Cool, you know what I mean? I found it. I was like, cool. Some guy mentioned eBay, which I haven't used eBay in ages. My kid still uses it. My husband's starting to use eBay again. And Aiden uses eBay, right? And Sarah, my friend, uses eBay. Like, this shit she gets off of eBay. And I was like, dude, I forgot all about eBay. But I used to spend a hell of a lot of money on eBay. That's why I'm kind of glad I'm away from it, because I'm one of those people with auctioning. I even used to try to almost outbid them, like push them to spend more money on shit for fun, okay? I was one of those people. And then, yeah, sometimes you screw up and you end up having to buy it yourself. So they might have been doing the same shit, right? But I don't know why, but yeah, I was like, yeah, let's bid, let's, you know, like some psychotic person. Like, who does this shit? What the hell? You know? But I did do shit like that. Sorry. I was like, yeah, it's just so much fun. eBay was so much fun. And I loved the sale prices, like getting clothes for kids in bundles and whatever. But one guy mentioned how he gets older clothes on eBay. And I was like, dude, I should be doing that shit. Because like I said, I feel like older shit is better than the new shit. I am totally with that. But yeah, anyway, that's all I wanted to say about the whole Bradley thing. But yeah, it was such a good video. It was like, wow. And her take on everything made so much sense. And, you know, so I definitely subscribe to her. But I gotta go. Bye.